What's up, Anchor and addicts, or whatever you want to call yourself? Uh, yeah, so this is an ad. I'm in the shower, but I just gotta say, I just made my first Anchor podcast. It was about a half an hour long, and Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast. It was literally simple. I press a button, it turns on. Uh, Anchor gives you, everything you need in one place. Because you can do it right from your phone, or if you have a laptop or a computer or tablet that you could just do it from. The tools, they allow you to record and edit your podcasts. So, of course, you could add little snippets in there, or take out things that you didn't want in there. But the good thing about it is they'll also distribute it for you, so you can be heard anywhere you want to, like on Spotify or Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. You can easily make money from your podcast too. Uh, and they tell you and walk you through all the steps. And the good thing is, you can download it now. Download it now, because I've heard this from Gary Vaynerchuk. I've heard this app going out there a long time, for about a year or two. That it's just easy. It's easy to use, and I know this ad is long, but I don't care. But you can download it now on. Go to Anchor.fm to get started. It's ANCHOR.FM to get started. Let me finish my shower, okay? What's going on, my lovelies? My wife said that once to her plants, so just had to repeat it. There you go. Anyways, it is my Friday. It is Wednesday night. So on my weekend, most time everyone that maybe watch this work on weekdays, and they have the weekends off. Maybe not. I'm not sure, but I think majority of people do. But anyways, suck. But we do what we got to do, right? I know that I'm trying to extend my myself out there to the world, to everyone, and I'm trying to do it in as many ways as I can. I'm going to be slow at this. I'm telling you. I remember I said to myself, whatever I'm going to do, I think it was last year, January, I was like, whatever it is I'm going to do, things are going to change. I can't dictate anything in my life, and unless it's a definite, of course, but everything's going to be slow. I'm going to give myself 5 years and see what I can do. And it's super easy, I got to tell you. And I'm not even anywhere. Like, I'm nowhere closer to my goal, except for the one thing that I do have, that I've always had, I just didn't know I had, was just this, the presence, not being scared of what I'm thinking about or saying out loud, because I'm not in any way trying to offend anyone or anything else, because this is just my opinion at all times, and maybe sometimes it is a collective opinion, but you would know. But anyways, I'm very lucky, and everyone else is too, and everyone's lucky to have these opportunities to be able to share themselves with people that are like-minded, that might want to maybe have a conversation, or
even just to say hi or say good job, or hey, here's a tip, or whatever it is. We have these opportunities to make the best of them, because you only have that one time to do it, because you never know. I might be gone tomorrow. I might be gone tonight. No one will ever know, right? And that just means it should give you more of a reason, even above all other things. Of course, as long as it's not threatening your life or anything like that. You know what I mean? This is just generally speaking, but it'll give you that opportunity to be the person that you know you can be, and it'll give you the opportunity to show what's actually in your heart, and not in the mind of a selfish person. And for the most part, I think most people do it. That's real life. I mean, like, I didn't go tell my kids to go, well, maybe in the beginning, but I didn't tell my kids every single time if there is someone by a door, maybe open the door for them. Doesn't matter if they're man or woman. It doesn't matter if they're young or old. Just being courteous. Now, they might do it all the time. I'm not sure, but I've caught them doing it. So, I mean, once they understand the reasons behind things, once anyone understands the reasons behind things, it just makes it easier just to be a good person in general, because why not? Why not? When I come to work, I get ready. I'm not like in the best shape. I feel like crap. I swear you're not. I'm aching, hurting everywhere. But I have to do it, right? I mean, it's not just because I have kids, or not just because I have bills and responsibilities. It's because up here, I know I have to do it. So I've already trained myself to say, hey, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you feel, think, say. It doesn't matter. None of this matters, right? The only thing that matters is if I go through with the actions. And once I do that, then I'm able to look back and reflect on what I have done, and possibly tell myself, good job. And I'm not looking for that all the time, but I do tell myself good job, because why not? Because I just believe taking care of yourself, not just your body, but your mind, taking care of yourself will make you a better person and happier in the future, I think. And this is all my opinion, of course. But like I said, being happy for me is better than not being happy. Even if I have negativity around me all the time, which can happen, which does happen, it doesn't matter. For me, it doesn't matter. I can turn anything into a comedy skit, I guess you could say. It's probably not the best time at all times to do that, but I do it. Yeah. That was it with that thought. I don't know why. I don't honestly know where it came from, but these thoughts that go through my head, they're pretty random, and sometimes I don't even stay on the same subject. And I understand if people don't want to watch or listen or understand what I'm trying to say. It's cool, because these are just random thoughts. Most everything, unless something happens in my life, is random thoughts, because I've maybe experienced it, seen it, whatever the case may be. But I try to pretty much just put my opinion out there. And this is just, like I said, my opinion. So, I mean, people might disagree with me, and that's cool too. I love people that disagree with me, because I love to talk. I really do. I mean, people will probably tell you that I just talk most of the time just to talk. And sometimes it doesn't really mean anything, but most of the times it does. That's why I tell people, like, even like in person. Like if you talk to me, if you know me, if we have a discussion, if I'm not joking or anything like that, I mean, you'll know there's a message there. There's always a message there. You just got to listen to it, because people will go about their day and will get caught up in every single moment instead of letting it flow. Let the time flow. It's easier to let the time flow. It really is, because then you're in sync with time, right? And that sounds weird, but when you're just moving along with time, instead of being worried about what's going on in the future or that second, I'm not saying you don't worry, don't care about nothing. Just saying in general, for the most part, it's just pretty easy just to be calm the whole way through. Whatever that way is to make you that way, music, someone talking, maybe you helping someone out, or someone helping you, I don't know, whatever it is, find that which makes you happy and go with that all day long. Even if it's in your brain, right? Even if it's in your brain, you could be at work, mindlessly working at a factory job, but then thinking about cooking while you're home. So then you'd be thinking about all these recipes in your head, and maybe, ooh, and that might be good. And, keeping yourself focused on the goal. It's pretty easy. But anyways, I gotta get going. Talk to you later.